Hi and welcome to MQW Driving School, another test video. This test video is about Knaresborough Test Centre, some people known as Harrogate Test Centre. Is the area in the Harrogate, Knaresborough. They call it Knaresborough Test Centre. You park the car in reverse in one of the bay dedicated to you for parking, facing outside. This is a business park, so when you take the car out, try to keep the car on the left. As there is no road marking, so keep it to the left and try to drive 5 miles and maximum 10 miles, but 5 is the very ideal, so just keep the car speed very low. When they will ask you to take this left turning, this is the only way to go out, and that will be the same way you're going to enter again when you will finish the test. As there is no speed advice when you will take this left turning, so street lights with no sign advised as 30 miles per hour. But as I said, it's a business park, so there are a lot of offices, warehouses are here, so you will see a lot of park cars as well on the left in the street. These street sides are also not so big, and as you can see, there will be a meeting traffic situations, so the best you can do is to keep the car 1 meter away from the park cars and drive about 20, not more than 20 in that situation. And then when you go to the end of this road, they can ask you to take left turn at the T-junction left turn, or they can ask you to take a right turn at the end of the road. So both situations you should be ready. Sometimes they start from the right and come back from the left side, or sometimes they start from the left side and come back to the right side. As you can see, there is no signs, so that means 30 mile an hour, giveaway junction, white color sign background on the front, that's also represent your B road, non-primary routes. This time we're taking a left turn, and then after the left turn you see the signboard for the roundabout. Then on the left side, first exit, right side, second exit, and you got two lines, left and right. Left and right. It does not say right because you have to go straight and then you go right, so treat it as left and right. The mirror signal right, and if they say you're going right again to the roundabout, then keep the car right from the start, like now, and then do mirror signal right. That is where you will see the new speed limit sign, national limit. So this time you're going in a single carriageway, so this national limit sign in front of you, it class your 60 miles as maximum you can drive. National limit sign. Road markings are not so clear, and the arrows say you can go right from the right lane only. Then you do mirror signal right and look on the right shoulder properly. If there's no one, without wasting any time, you can just take the car out, but keep the car on the right side. And then after the second number exit, you watch properly, mirror signal and turn left. One more time you will see the national limit sign on your left, hidden behind the tree over here on the left, and then you drive maximum 60 if the road condition allow you to do so, and you only drive what you easily can slow down and stop later if you're required to do so. The left lane is a solid lane which you should not cross. The right lane is broken line, that means you're allowed to cross in case you have to overtake somebody in this road. First, people will try to be fast on this road, so maybe you don't have to overtake anybody, but try to be center of the line. Okay, in this condition, sometimes you was a little bit closer to the solid line on the left. Just try to be center of the line all the time. Your following distance from the front car is very good this time. So when is a bend on the right, then you're allowed to keep slightly towards the left, closer to the solid line, but you always watch before you moving your car anywhere left and right. You maybe see any tractor here or any slow moving car with the amber yellow beacon, then you can think of overtaking them. Or you maybe see the cyclist or anybody which driving slow or with the hazard lights on, like breakdown or anything, then you maybe think of overtaking them on the right when it's safe to do so. There are some uphill and downhill as well in this road, so just careful. Maybe your speed going to be increased certainly for the downhill, so keep an eye on the speedometer that you don't go over. Sometimes they also can ask you to take a right turning that junction. There's a board comes now on the left, and if they ask you to take that right turning, is a danger. You got this triangle warning as well. They say Calcut, then what you do, then move the car into the center line to take the right turning in that street. That's a filter line for you which you must use to take a right turning. So that can be one of the way they can use to go. We're going straight ahead. All this time is a 60 mile national limit. you just have to make sure that your speed don't go over the 60, and you also have to make sure that you don't drive slow without any reason. Now you're approaching to the roundabout, it says slow. We're getting to the roundabout warning signs, picture of the roundabout. This time we're taking the third exit on the right. So just do right mirror signal and keep the car on the right lane, as the board also say, the road marking also say, and keep right for the right turning third exit. Watch on the right. If you see, you stop. If you don't see, you don't go. There's a hash line on the right side of the roundabout. Try not to drive on the hash lines on the roundabout. Stay away from it. Do mirror signal left and then you enter. Again, there's no new speed limit. See, the left is a national limit still. So when you was on national limit, you're still on the national limit. But this time, as you can see, there is a hazard in front of you. That means you don't have to drive exactly 60. You drive what don't make you go close to him, and you can increase the speed accordingly. Watch this traffic signs again. Watch this warning signs, triangle signs, giving the hints what's coming up next, how you can get prepared for it in a good time. In a short while, the speed is going to change. See the yellow background? We're going to back in 40 miles and we're taking the right turn. So you must come in a filter line to the right turn. It's compulsory and it's 40 speed from here onward. So we're taking the right turn. You have to stand in this middle line, protected right turn line, and then you have to wait for him to finish first. Keep an eye on the people passing you from your left, so in case you're putting yourself in danger. Then you must have to wait for the traffic coming from your front. Try not to go too much forward in the hash lines. So take it as a last place to stop with a solid line in front of you. Then when there is no one coming from the front, you take the right turn. Sometimes they ask you to do follow the sign driving. So if they say follow the side driving, these are the boards on the top you can see, and you can go there. The one more time reminder on the left say is 40 mile your speed, and again is a single carriage 40 miles. They don't ask you to do the stopping on the left side on the 60-mile national limit, but in this road is 40 mile and there's no solid line on the left as well. It's safe to park. So examiner maybe ask you to do some moving and stopping on the left side. Anyway, safe on this road, so be prepared. Always try to pick any street light lamppost as your reference of stopping, then do the proper mirror signal on the left and slow down and come and stop on the left. But when they ask you that's fine, thank you, move when you're ready. Don't forget it's a 40-mile road and the cars coming from your front and back traveling on 40 miles. So only move the car when it's safe for you to do so, otherwise you may be wait. Now speed limit is going to be reduced in a time now. You're getting into a residential area. You will see the speed sign soon, so try to focus on the speed. And when it's going to reduce from high number to low, you start planning early, you check mirror early, you gradually slow down so you don't have to do a brake. So that's 30 miles you're going to enter now. There's no much reminder of the 30 miles, so just remember street light with no sign is 30 miles. Then you're approaching some more hazards soon. You will see some more warning signs, triangle on your left. So you're entering into the roundabout, speed changing again, slow to 20. Then you go straight to the first roundabout. Watch on your right. If no one coming from your right side, then you're allowed to go, otherwise you wait. If you got too many roundabouts, you treat them separately. So one more time, you're going to the roundabout, then you watch again who's coming from your right. If nobody, you go straight, and then this 20 speed changing back to 30 miles. So your 20 speeds just came because you was getting in more hazard, and then after you pass the hazard, it's going back to normal 30 miles. So remember that short portion is your 20 miles, so don't forget that 20 mile speed on that point. Again, 30 is a very safe place for you to do moving and stopping. So one more time, the examiner will ask you to do some moving and stopping on the left side, anywhere safe. So same logic apply. You do proper mirror signal when you stop, and do again proper mirror signal and blind spot check before you go. People coming from your back and front also traveling on 30 miles per hour. That's crossing. Careful if the light showing you the red and then barrier is going down, so you must be looking far ahead and plan ahead and be prepared to stop before the barrier, before the light, easily in a good time. Now we're asking for the right turning in the street. There's no new sign of the speed in that turning, so that means the last one was 30, this is also 30. If the speed sign is less, there should be a sign say 20, but there's no sign. So last is 30, this is also 30. Now these are the streets, the best one for do the maneuver. Again, it can be a parallel parking, pull up on the right side, reverse to car length back, or maybe do the emergency brake exercise. So we're gonna try the parallel parking in this occasion. So there was no mistake for parallel parking, and then one more time we're just asking you simple moving and stopping, which can be moving at angle exercise, and sometime if we have to do it, we say don't worry about the driveway on the left, so just stop before getting to the car, a little bit closer, then you can move out easily. And when you say don't worry about the driveway on the left, you can block the driveway on the left. So this time we the one who said it's okay to stop the car on the driveway. At this occasion we're not going to stay here for longer. It's a meeting traffic situations, but it's all about the luck. We're taking this left turn now. Some more parked cars are here, same 30-mile speed. So luckily nobody's coming from the front, so that's why you don't have to stop for others. But the reason in the streets, park cars, meeting traffic, anytime anything can happen. So be ready for meeting traffic situation whenever you go in residential streets where you see the park car. End of the road, we're turning left. So prepare for meeting traffic whenever the examiner take you to the street where you got these park cars. So remember this place like a triangle. So you must go left as the arrow say blue one, go left. And when they ask you to take a right, you must keep the car fully to the right for the right turn. It's one way. You exiting the one way. So you must keep the car on the right for the right turn and left for the left turn. Remember this point. This is a tricky point. Sometimes people don't keep the car right and that can be a mistake. When you take the right turning, speed did not change. So it's still a 30 miles per hour going on. One more time, some moving and stopping can happen on this road as well. So they test you on 20, 30 and 40 speed moving and stopping. 60 national limit or 70 mile dual carriage we can't stop, so this is the best time to stop is 20, 30 and 40 if it's safe to do so. Traffic light sequence is always the same. You pay attention to the lights. You may be following the sign driving, then they will say you follow the board in front of you and then take a right turning. Again, speed did not change. So you drive normal on 30 miles as previously. Speed will change anytime on the road, so always pay attention to the speed signs, your uphill and downhills. Pay attention to your hazard on your front. Look always far ahead, then look behind, look left and right, look for the traffic sign. That's where the speed change now, 50 miles. And now you have to look mirror first before you increase your speed, and consider you may be going downhill in the bend. 50 is not the target, so don't try to push your car to the 50 unless it's not safe to drive on 50. You got broken line on your right, that means you're allowed to cross the broken lines to overtake somebody, but the other people have the solid line, means they should not be overtaking that point. And now you got solid line on the both side, that means you don't overtake them and they should not overtake you. So crossing the lines now, it will be not permitted and can be dangerous if somebody do. But if you got no choice, like someone break down on the left or lorry parked for delivery and break down on the left, then yes, you can overtake the solid line to overtake the lorry if it's safe. When they say slow, the speed is changing to 30 over here. That's a hint you're coming from the open area into the hazard area again. Hazard area is like parked cars, houses, pedestrians, and build up area. So then you should be planned to look more for the hazards. Watch far ahead, then you will see this background of the signboard, green color, white color. So then you're approaching the junction. This junction is again like before, is a double mini roundabout. You're going straight for the first one, then you're taking the right one for the next one. Then after that you're entering in the high street with a lot of shops, lot of pedestrians over there. Speed not gonna change, but you have to watch more hazard and maybe you have to reduce the speed according to the situation to situations. So going straight to the first one when nobody's coming from your right, and then right for the next one. If somebody coming from your front giving signal right, then they still class they coming from your right. This high street can be busy sometimes, so just drive 20, 22, whatever the conditions allow you to drive, you just drive accordingly. So don't drive too fast and keep looking left and right, scan the road. Every time you do moving and stopping, check mirror before you stop, check mirror before you move. Now one more time, speed is changing from 30 to 40 miles. Then look mirrors before you increase your speed. It's called change of speed. So must watch before you do it. So far it's a very good drive and is one of the good example to pass the test first time on Knaresborough Test Centre in these routes. Watch the road sign, road marking, get prepare yourself in advance. This position you don't have to be exact 40, you should be less than 40. And then find out the reason why they're making you slow, maybe because of the bend. Then look on the triangle warnings, alert you for the junctions. And then watch out the junction in front of you, prepare your speed in advance. And then you're approaching to the roundabout and they will ask you to go straight to the roundabout, second exit, keep left, watch right, if no one, keep left, outer lanes, after first exit do mirror signal left and you can leave the roundabout. So what was your last speed limit, you can apply the same. Watch the cycle lane and then try not to drive on the cycle lane, stay away from it if possible and careful for that. Some places the road markings are not so clear, so very careful when you get the warning, is still classed as something to do. Getting to the roundabout again, there is a warning behind the bushes. And then you're going straight from the left lane as there is no arrow pointing out, so the left lane is susceptible to use. Stay outer lane and then do proper mirror signal when you want to leave the roundabout by looking mirrors all around your car. Warning for cycle lane again. Roundabout coming up soon, and that's where you see the national limit sign again. You stay in the right lane with the right mirror signal on. Watch the traffic coming from your right and the traffic coming from your straight through the circle in an inner lane. Watch them out properly, then be quick to take the car out. Keep right for the right turns, and after the number 2 you do proper mirror signal left and you leave the roundabout. And you see the speed limit was 60 last time, national limit single carriage, so drive on 60 on this lane. You got solid line on your left, again try not to cross the solid line without any reason. You're approaching to the roundabout soon again, taking the right turn, third exit, do proper mirror signal to go right lane. Watching on the traffic on the right, when nobody, keep taking the circle on the right, using the right signal. If it cancels, do it again. After the number 2 exit, then you watch left, mirror signal left and come to the left and then start driving maximum 30 miles, that's the speed sign, and then go left of the roundabout first exit. They might ask you to take a right turn, go to the retail park and do the bay parking if you haven't done any maneuver so far. Then keep left with the proper mirror signal left and then you take the right turning in the street again, which take you back to the business park. You must come into the filter line on the right, protected lane for the right, using the mirror signal, and then if there's no one, without any hesitation you take the right turning. Speed you see 30, but because of parked cars and bit narrow and busy area meeting traffic, so you try to drive maybe less than 30 according to the situation, and then you will go back to the test center, then drive again 5 miles to 10 miles maximum in the business park. So this is one of the good example for first time pass mock test, real test, and This is the good example of the test route. So prepare yourself well whenever you go for the test, and try to use the mock test every time you go for the test. Wish you all the best, and thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe my channel if you haven't done so.